I'm
Hey,
well. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So this film is such a blast from start to finish. I mean, it's such a fun throwback, but also feels very, unique in its own sense. But I guess I'll go Fabrizio, then Craig, then Mason. What about the script really spoke to you that brought you to the project?
Yeah, well, for me, it was I love the fact that it was just the adventure aspect of it all. I mean, obviously, I had a huge while reading the script, I have a huge bias towards my character. I want to see what I'm doing, and so I'm obviously very excited about the fact that like we get to run away from vampires and whatnot. But it was just all the themes in this movie. It was set in beautiful city of New Orleans. We were getting to fight vampires, and it was these teenagers running around solving really big issues and not knowing what they're getting into and discovering this whole thing that's going on under the nose of New Orleans society of someone assembling this vampire army and just all the themes within social issues that take place in the script, and just getting to hear that and see it from a different perspective, the perspective of a vampire, the perspective of kids conflicted by this vampire's message, and especially Asjha's character, her need to obtain, what's the word? She has to get revenge. I guess it's not revenge, but for her mother's death, make things right. Yeah, it was that. I just thought it was a cool film, and an opportunity like this isn't presented very often. So I was very excited to be a part of this.
I would say that for me, it was one, Blumhouse, two, sci-fi, three, narrating your own journey in your own life, and then beyond that, chasing your own dragon or slaying your own dragon, slaying your vampire, ultimately.
I really, there are a lot of aspects, like kind of like Fab said, there are a lot of social issues that are touched upon in this film. The fact that it's all wrapped up in a very sick gothic vampire bundle is also really cool. But no, the community aspect of the characters and how everybody comes together to take care of each other is very reminiscent and very true to life about being from here, being from Louisiana. And the fact that we all were able to come together pretty seamlessly without really ever discussing that aspect of it let me know just how well that it come across in the writing. So I enjoyed that aspect of it too.
So Fabrizio, I mean, your character has such a close relationship with Asia throughout the film. I mean, what was that like building that rapport with her off camera before bringing it, into every take?
It was so easy. I mean, just the moment and Asia met, it was just so easy. She's so easy to get along with, and she's just, yeah, she's awesome. At one point we had already started talking and getting close and on our way to set, and in pre-production towards the table reading or whatever. But Marty had pulled us off to the side one day, and she was like, "Hey, I want you guys to spend the day together. Not only that, but I'm going to send you a series of questions." It was like 30 questions or something like that for you to really, some deep questions for you to answer and tell each other. And some of these are going to be secrets that only you two will know about. And just getting to have that conversation, I think, was helpful and understanding. And you would think like having really deep questions bring you closer, and it does. But it wasn't even the questions that brought us closer. It was just spending time and joking around and going to restaurants together and creating moments. I think that really brought us close. But the chemistry of it all, with not only Asjha but with everyone, was the easiest part.
Well, that's great to hear. And I mean, everybody does a great job in this film. So I look forward to spreading the word about it when I finally can. Thank you all so much for taking the
Thank
time to chat
you.
with me. I really appreciate it.
Cheers.